Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Lambeau. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 45, right. Watch out now, 50 Fury. Ready?
Love going to throw right away. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. That's taken in by Watson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Love looking to throw it. And complete once again to Watson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. To throw, Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll try and run here with Irving. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Great first drive defensively. 3rd and short, able to stuff the run.
And what it does is it gives not just confidence to your defensive players, it gives an overall feeling of, okay, we've established things here early. We can carry this throughout the game.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
2nd down, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On the ground with a tight end. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. No score after one on EA Sports. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Love. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards. A first carry for the All-Pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Love, they go play action now. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mayfield now. Over the middle, complete. It's Palmer. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now Mayfield. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Mayfield with it once more. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker, and the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Love now to pass on first down. Same target. It's Jacobs again. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Following the interception, Mayfield shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Mayfield on play action. That's caught down the field by Palmer. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're on the losing end of things here. What do they need to do if they're going to turn things around, CD?
Partner, it's awfully close to being a must drive here, I think, for them, because I think a touch.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 52 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Baker going to give it to Irving. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. They're going to try and run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Off the play fake, Love. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Open man, it's Palmer. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rashawn Gary picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Mayfield. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
McManus's point after is good, and they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And fights through one man. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw complete to Otten. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. A run up the middle with Irving. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. They'll try it now with Irving. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here we go, 1st and goal. Here's White. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's 1st and 10. Now Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Love looking to throw it.
Flushed out right.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Here we go, set, 45, right.